Alright, so we're going to see how this works from the cab. I'm going to use the box blade. We're going to rip up all of these weeds right here next to the shop, and also smooth a little bit out. You can see right over there on the edge of the driveway, I've already done a little bit of it. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and get the camera set up. If you can't tell from the GoPro, it's kind of quiet in this cab. It's kind of nice. But I'll get the camera set up so you can see the box blade behind me. Let's see here if I can turn it around and look at it. So there's the box blade looking over my shoulder. So I'll get it set up to where you can see that. And we will go from there. So, yeah. Alright, let's see how this works. So, put it in A range because I like to do everything really slow. Basically, I've got the blade, the box blade tilted all the way back. I'm probably going to take a couple passes here and drag all these weeds out to the weed pile that I've been developing. Four-wheel drive. I need the power. So let's see how this works. I'm not aiming to take up too much of the driveway. A little bit of dirt is okay because we're actually going to rock most of this here in the near future, so it's okay if I get a little bit of dirt, but we're going to re-rock it. And most of this will actually come out on the way back to the weed pile, so. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm going to go ahead and drag this out here. And I don't profess to be any kind of good at a box blade at all. But I'm going to go ahead and drag this out there. I'm going to make another pass, and I'll come back and collect this here in just a minute. I'm really going to have to do something about this backup beeper. I really do not like it. Alright, let's see the second pass. You actually probably had a better shot at the other side of the blade than I do. Like I said, I'm trying not to take up too much dirt, but I mean, that's obvious. I'm going to take up some regardless. I can come back and I'll drag some dirt back in here, and we've got plenty to move around, so I'm not really too concerned about it. So you've seen does a decent job of digging up everything. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and come out here and grab this that I already drug out. I'll lift the blade up just a little bit. Grab this other pile. I'm going to lift the blade up just a little bit more. And hopefully I'm not digging into the part of the driveway that I've already scraped. Which I'm not. I'm actually leaving a nice amount of dirt there. So hopefully I don't lose any of my weeds, but hopefully I lose some of my dirt. So like I said, I've said this numerous times, I am not great at a box blade. Don't profess to be a know-it-all either. This is something that will take me time to do. I obviously go really slow. You're probably tired of watching paint dry at this point. But I think you can see, I hope you can see, if you look back towards the shop, you'll see where I picked the blade up and I started depositing dirt. It's no longer digging in, so you see that ridge, and then there's no ridge. That's basically where I started, where I picked the blade up enough to where the dirt would start coming out the bottom, and you see I haven't lost any weeds, but I think you can see it. Let me look at my phone one more time. Yep, you see where I've just got mostly weeds in the box. So that's what we were really after here, is mostly weeds, and we'll drop it off in our little pile. And you see what came out. Mostly weeds came out, so that's what we were after. Like I said, I really gotta do something about this alarm. I do not like it. And so that's my pile that I'll do something with it. I'll either go through it. I'm not having a bucket right now. My bucket, so for this machine, what I ordered is, we're actually just gonna go ahead and push this up. I went ahead and ordered a heavy-duty skid steer bucket, and so switch gears, get back there. You don't want to go 5 miles an hour. So I went ahead and ordered a heavy-duty skid steer bucket because I have the skid steer carrier, and with that skid steer bucket, it has a replaceable edge, which is super nice. And since it was designed for skid steers, it's a little bit more heavy duty than the original John Deere bucket. It's also about $300 more. I think the bucket delete was like $800 and some odd, and then I added, I think the bucket was like $1,300, something like that. It's a Frontier bucket. That was the cheapest I could get. So you'll see where we're coming up, how everything turned out. I think it turned out really nice. I'll do a little bit more scraping, a couple areas that I have. Try to scrape back some more weeds. The X748 just could not do this, even though I have a box blade for the X748. The blade was just not heavy enough to get in there and dig. So it was one of those deals that, you know, it's with the X748 not being able to get in there and dig, I really couldn't do what I'm doing right now. You know, it could do some work, but anytime, our driveway's just got a lot of rocks in it, and so anytime I wanted to dig, or anytime I wanted to dig, it just would not. I didn't get it low enough. You know, a lot of times when guys first get in these machines, they think they're just going to be really good at blading, when in fact they're not. I've done, I think, a fair amount of grading, and like I said, I'm not good at it. Don't profess to be good at it. And you know, it's still, I mean, I do everything really, really slow. And I can't tell you the number of guys I've seen get in these machines and, oh, I'm on a box blade, it should be easy, and then they're not happy with the results after, you know, 10 minutes. And I mean, box blading's something that you just got to work at over time, over a long time. You know, the other day I spent an hour and a half, and I got the part of the driveway I'm driving on now. I'm losing my weeds. Got the part of the driveway I'm driving on now done, and then that was about it, and that was an hour and a half. Very slow, like I said. But I'm really happy with the machine's performance so far. I will be really interested to see how it handles with the rippers down on the box blade. I really, really like this box blade. I will not lie. I'm really glad that I went for it. So I'll go ahead and explain. Hopefully I'm not. How long have I been talking here? Oh, I've only been talking for 8 minutes and 50 seconds. You can listen to me talk a little bit more. So one of the reasons I went with this box blade is our driveway has a lot of rocks in it. And with all those rocks, I didn't want to get basically a 60 horsepower tractor and not be able to and tear up a box blade. So, I mean, basically, if you look at the power ratings on box blades, you know, the $1,000 box blades, just, they don't have the power rating. I mean, you can tear them up in about 0.5 seconds. When we bought this place, the guy before us, the previous owner, had a notch blade, one of those pull behind blades. And one of the things I noticed at the sale was the cutting edge was just completely mushroomed from grading this driveway. And so I was like, you know, that was something I really didn't want to experience. And so that's why I went with the BB4178. I'm happy with my purchase so far. Spent, you know, 4178 it's not your average garden variety box blade. It's a little, almost 1,000 pounds of steel back there. The end plates are a 1/2 inch, so you know, it's just not your normal box blade. I mean, obviously they make heavier duty ones, but anyway. So now what I'm doing is, because the whole time we've lived here, every time it rains, more and more dirt flows down the driveway down there at the bottom. I'm working up a hill right now, and every time it rains, it washes more dirt down there. So now I'm trying to pull some of that dirt back up the hill, fill in some of the holes that we have, and I'll just keep working on this. So anyway, hopefully that is a halfway decent video, and you're not disappointed with it. There will be more videos. I really cannot wait to move snow with this thing. So I may put in some more clips, you know, just to work, or I may start a second video. Anyway, thanks for watching.